Oh, baby, 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 I come back, baby, I wanna play house with you.
I'm here tonight to see the greatest living guitar player in the world, Jeff Beck.
Well, he's a force of nature.
He's brilliant.
I'll go to the ends of the earth to see him.
I'm just here for the Justin Bieber show, right?
Well, you may go to college, you may go to school, you may have a pink Cadillac, but don't you be nobody's fool. Baby, come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, I wanna play house with you.
First time I saw him was the Ronnie Lane benefit when he played with Clapton and Jimmy Page at the Garden about 25 years ago. Best guitar lineup in history.
I came from Japan for this concert.
As far as Jeff goes, I've been a fan since before the Jeff Beck group, going back to the Yardbirds.
Espero verlo un buen concierto, eh.
Well, listen to me, baby. Try to understand. I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. Oh, baby, come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, I wanna play house with you. Yeah! Well, listen to me, baby, what I'm talking about. Come on back to me, a little girl, so we can play some house. Oh, baby, come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, I wanna play house with you.
This is going to be an intimate musical performance.
Totally different from what he's usually doing.
I'm really looking forward to this, to see Jeff Beck in this little place.
Yeah, the intimacy of this tonight, never before.
Jeff Beck normally plays 10, 15, 20,000 seat arenas. Here he's playing a 200 seat arena.
Well, listen to me, baby, try to understand. Rather see you dead, a little girl, than to be with another man. Oh, baby, come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, I wanna play house with you. Oh, baby, 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 mama, mama, baby, 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 baby. Come back, baby, I wanna play house with you.
Folks, we need a hole, a big hole. Nobody's signing any autographs, posing for pictures, nothing. We're doing a beeline straight for the club. Just so you know. Listen, he didn't. I'm telling you what the management says. He's not signing any autographs. Okay? Take care.
Jeff Beck is just amazing. I just loved him since I'm only 18 years old, and I just love music and all what he did, all what he gave to music.
He blew Clapton away at the Garden back in February.
I saw him on my birthday in '99 at Darien Lake in Buffalo, and it was just incredible from start to finish.
There's just no one in that realm at all.
Nobody else can do it like he does.
Beck has been my hero for so long, it's ridiculous.
First time I got to see him live was at the Palladium, 1980, on the There and Back tour, which was phenomenal.
I don't even know who he is. She's
I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. She mentioned it because she won a lottery from here, and I'm a guest. And when I told everybody that I was coming, they were dropping dead, begging me to get her number so they could come instead because they said it was a waste to have me here. But I can't wait because this is so exciting now for me that I can't believe it.
Nope. I'm looking forward to it. No, look at me. All my gear's in there. Musically, yeah. I can't wait for it. All my songs are in there, my tambourine.
She's so wonderful. I mean, you can tell, can't you? She's not got a bad vibe about her. And she just blew me away.
Lovely to see you.
And you.
We met Jeff through Imelda because she had a pet crow. And Jeff took a shine to the crow.
Dave the crow was a crow that she found in a park who'd fallen out of a nest and she rescued.
And we couldn't look after it anymore because we were touring. And I know this sounds bizarre, but you'll have to ask Imelda about this, about the crow. And he literally took the crow under his wing. And
Jeff's wife looks after lots of animals and so he ended up living there. So and I think he's released back into the wild now. So
that's how we all met. Really. That's how I met Jeff Beck anyway.
Turn event in the building.
Well, I met Jeff for the first time in the mid-90s. He's a great guy. I mean, obviously a musical genius, but a really lovely guy. We might be from a different generation, but that's the great thing about music. It sort of crosses everything. It doesn't really matter how old you are or how young you are. If you love something, you love it. And that's how we've always sort of worked. And of course, with Imelda, who can sing anything, it's great because she can sing rock, blues, jazz, country, rockabilly, whatever. It's whatever you throw at her, she can do it. So it's just a really good way of working, I think.
One reason you're a pro is you're supposed to know a lot of stuff, a lot of different styles, and be able to use your technique to merge into whatever kind of ensemble you're playing with and try to make it, bring your own stuff to it, but at the same time sublimate your stuff into the groove, So that's part of the fun of it. But I mean, playing with this guy, I sort of never thought that I would get to play with him, You'd be crazy to pass up the opportunity to do it. And Imelda's a gas, man. She knocks me out. I wasn't aware of her before.
We're not that well known in America yet. An album's been released, I think, a few months ago, and we've just finished our new album that's going to be released in England and Ireland in the next couple of months. But we're just putting ourselves out there and seeing what sticks, if you know what I mean.
So at this late stage, it's really, it's great, to actually, and he's a very cool cat. He's funny and relaxed, and it's easy. It's like falling off a log.
Playing with these guys, it's just fantastic. I think Jeff Beck's one of my favourite musicians of any genre, of any type of music, and it's just a real thrill and a really big honour to be able to perform on the same stage. To be asked to do that is a real privilege.
So where there's music, ain't the tune. So where there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above, my love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. So where there's music, I'm there high five. So where there's heaven, that's where you are.
We're going to start opening up very shortly.
Until you will have still my heart high.
Oh, I'm really excited. First of all, to be able to see Jeff in a venue of this size is like, this is magical and a true blessing.
But Jeff to take over from Eric Clapton, then Jimmy Page to take over. This was my band, the Yardbirds.
and they've turned out the most incredible guitarists. I think nowadays, Jeff has surpassed them all and become the greatest living guitarist, without question for me.
We're British, so we think it's fantastic, and I'm really excited to see him.
Terribly honored to be present in such a wonderful small audience to be here for this historic occasion.
Jeff is amazing. He's unparalleled. It's about time he's getting his due because nobody matches him. He's in a league of his own.
This is why the greats like Jeff are the greats, because they revere, the people that started.
I mean, everyone just forgets about every facet of music. He invented multi-track recording.
Yeah, Les was very special, and when I talk about Les as a legend, I don't get emotional, but if I talk about Les as a person, I can get emotional. Now I just celebrate Les Paul.
What Les Paul has been to the world of music, of course, and it's just remarkable.
Played every Monday night for 13 years.
I think we have the best sounding room. The reason why, the man himself, Les Paul, was the one that designed the sound.
Thank you, Les. Thank you for everything you did for music.
And I know Les thought the world of Jeff, and Jeff thought the world of Les, so just looking to have a great time.
What more can I say? We're here to see Jeff.
There are guitar players, and then there are a few guitarists in the world. And I'd say Jeff Beck is a guitarist of the very highest order.
His phrasing, his touch, the melodies he's playing, his choice of materials is great.
His technique is totally impossible to understand.
He's the master, he's the god. So, just a pleasure to be here.
I'm thrilled to be here. I can hardly wait.
Very happy to be here tonight.
Well, I'm grateful to be here.
I'm ready to rock, dude!
I'm grateful to Jeff and Harvey as manager.
I'm very happy that he's here to celebrate Les's birthday.
It's an honor to be working on a Jeff Beck show. I've worked with many artists. I'm a guitar, fan. I love guitar gods. About 2 months ago, one of my main and favorite clients, Eagle Rock Entertainment, called me up and said, Barry, we have the opportunity to film a Jeff Beck show. But it's going to be done at a very, very small, intimate venue in New York City called the Iridium. Are you familiar with it? I was warned many times how small it was, how difficult it was. There are no stage door, there's no loading docks. You go to Madison Square Garden and they have, 20 loading docks where you back a truck in, you run cables right to a stage and you're done. Here, it's in a basement of a diner in New York City. First, we had to creatively assess whether we could shoot here. Small venue, tables, then we had to figure out camera positions, where we're going to get the best angles. And we found corners, and we hung a camera from the ceiling, and found spaces and a lot of negotiation and a lot of many negotiations. You get 2 tables right here.
We could probably put some standers over
Well,
there.
standers, no, they have to be seated over there because otherwise I'll block my camera. Jeff Beck had a whole production team coming in, and it's their responsibility to make the venue music ready, to set up all of Jeff Beck's equipment, his soundboards, his, all of his backline, his guitars. So we had to figure out, how to cohesively work together, to figure out what works best for everybody. It's hectic, it's crowded, and all these worlds had to collide and work together to make it happen. We had to negotiate some more and get permission to run cables through the kitchen where, 30 waiters are trying to cook and deliver food. Then I had to go to the city of New York and convince them that it would, benefit the city for me to close down a couple of their streets so I could park a 55-foot video truck, a 53-foot video assist unit, a 30-foot lighting truck, and so I could park a 50-foot Jeff Beck production vehicle so they could bring the equipment in. So logistically, we had to make it happen. But we all got along great, and, as you have seen by the footage, the venue looks beautiful, everybody's happy, the music sounds great, So we have, thus far, knock on wood, achieved our creative goals and achieved our technical goals.
Ready 8, take 8, ready 4, take 4.
This is a dream shoot. It's, the musicianship is incredible. The music's incredible. Obviously, when they're true musicians like this and true artists, it looks like they just love being up there and playing. And, just makes our job easier because we get more rehearsal, we get to see more things, and it's going to make the show look better in the long run.
Good evening. Hello, anyone here? This is Jeff Beck and Imelda May's kind of boogie-woogie rock and roll party. And of course, it's a tribute to the great Les Paul. This is where he played nearly every week, pretty much till the end of his life. Tonight would have been his 95th birthday, so let's give him a round of applause.
38, 37, 37.
And by the way, at the end of the show, the bar's open, you can move around, just talk, enjoy yourselves. We've got people from all points of the planet here. We can all talk to each other and have a great time. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm not embarrassed to say I got a little choked up. I almost couldn't stand how good it was to see him that close.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, because when's he going to do it again? You know? It was pretty great.
I'm ready to pack.
Oh, it had everything. I'm telling you, it had thrills and chills like a roller coaster ride. And man, when Jeff Beck cranks out that guitar, nobody can touch it. Nobody can touch it.
The set from A to Z was like a history of the guitar.
One of the most amazing shows ever, I think, honestly.
You know, you started off with some of the jazz stuff. There was blues in there.
Spectacular, stunning.
Everything. It was like, you know, here's the guitar, here's what it does. And Jeff is probably the only guy who can do a little bit of it, see everything.
He's so deep, man. It has absorbed so much stuff in his life.
What a cool idea. He always has cool ideas.
Imelda May is amazing.
Makes you cry. You know, everybody in that place cried at least twice.
I'm just in awe of any musician of this caliber.
That's never been recorded, I don't think, has it? That's gotta be his next record.
It's phenomenal. Jeff Beck is the best.
Imelda was singing her ass off. The whole thing was just gorgeous.
Imelda, the singer, was fabulous.
The drummer is fantastic.
You know, 1967, I was first inspired by Jeff. And after meeting him tonight, hearing the show, I'm inspired even more.
When he did Walking in the Sand, it was just the scariest guitar break. You know, I was sitting next to Meatloaf, and he was like the same way. We were both going, do you believe what he just played? Can you believe anybody could play like that?
It was the most fun that I have had in 25 years.
There'll never be another moment like that.
Thank you so much for everything you're doing and continue to do. Keep playing, man. We need you. Love you, Nils.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother. I love you. Love the guy more than anything.
Great musician, great person. I love him.
In 40 years of meeting artists from all over the world, he is undoubtedly not just the most talented, but the nicest bloke you could wish to meet. Good on you, Jeff. Have a nice evening.
How high the